Good day, everyone. I am Faust Kellown. I have received some juicy news from an insider I have who is in Amazon. So he is currently working with the Warhammer 40,000 show, and this is some crazy news about it. It could be good news or bad news depending on your outlook of what is happening. So, what has happened so far is with the Warhammer show, a lot of craziness has been happening. GW gets himself in a bad contract. They have Henry Cavill, who is the executive top producer of this, so he gets to say with everything. GW wants to keep the whole franchise and everything as they are in the game. So if when people get into it and they want to buy armies and stuff, it's the same army that they've seen on TV that is in the game. And Amazon wants to push their diversity loses us money and we must lose money attitude and refuses to do anything. And so the show has been on a standstill for a while, has been just floating for a while right now, currently as they're trying to do some stuff, get some things through. All right. And then with this news that I got, which is confirming to many people and many thoughts that people already have about Amazon and what's happening with the show. So this is what my friend said. I'm going to be paraphrasing it. But my source, my buddy, said this, and this guy works in the actual working on the show. So I'm going to trust him on this one. Amazon has these weird parameters for all their shows and movies and things like that. Henry Cavill is not taking any of it. He's trying to work with them and trying to make the book Eisenhorn. It's an Eisenhorn book called Xenos, if I'm correct on that, because for some reason I'm just suddenly doubting myself. But it is an Eisenhorn book, and so that's what it's going to be based off of. And then he wants to have the characters who they are as they are in the actual book, so the real story can be told and not adapted. Or not Netflix or Amazon adapted, like the actual true adaptation of the book. And Amazon is not budging. They refuse to do anything. So Henry Cavill's actually been talking with GW people and telling them is, hey, they're not going to move. They're not going to budge. The contract is going to end in 5 months if nothing really gets pushed through or nothing happens. So they are planning to stall currently right now until the 5 months is done. And as they are doing that, there's small talks that is happening to have another company fund and make this movie, make the TV show. So that could be some good news for us and other people just hearing and seeing that there is going to be another company, another Warhammer show most likely going to be happening. Because Amazon does not own any of the rights. None of the stuff is really pushed through. None of the ideas and stuff. No, GW should be greedy about their IP, keep everything, give no ownership to anything, and just give money to other things, like to other people, other companies. Because they need to keep their IP in their thoughts and the Warhammer 40K, Warhammer, all their IPs, and keep them how they should be and not screwed up for modern audiences, because people keep forgetting modern audiences change every few years. So if you keep something the same and people become fans of it, guess what? You don't need to change it for modern audiences. People will seek it out. But with that said, is one of the main reasons why GW is agreeing with this and looking for other companies right now. They're having small talks, nothing big, nothing planned, just so that they really won't go against their current contract. Is they're having the small talks mostly because they are actually suffering from loss of model sales, loss of game sales in general. And that is one thing that they did have in the Amazon contract that they talked about, is that is all the stuff is good as long as like changes and things that they make are good as long as they do not affect model sales. And then with the Fem Custodian stuff coming out, I'm like, that did affect sales for Custodians and many other armies in Imperium, because many people are freaking out about it because of the horrible implementation of female Custodians. Because seriously, people do not care about female Custodians. They cared about the implementation of it and how it was done. If they would have said oh, hey, we had some brand new STL that came out that was able to give us a way that we can turn females into Custodians, so we are starting a whole brigade of female Custodians so they can reinforce soldiers out on the field. People would have been, it's like, that's annoying that they're adding females, but hey, at least we get new sexy Custodian models. Oh yeah. But no, they're like, females have always been there, so deal with it, you pansy ass. So yeah, things like that. But anyways, with all that said and that news that I just got, so you guys hope this gave some info, some knowledge space, some info about that. But to tell you, I'm actually looking forward to the contract ending with Amazon and another company taking it up, because all that means is more and a chance to actually have some decent Warhammer TV shows and media coming out that have a higher budget than just some random dude and his buddy making the Estates YouTube shows. But alright, I'm going to end it now. You all take care, like and subscribe, and remember, always love the Kellhound. You take care now.